Alright, the time has finally come where I am finally getting back on my BMX bike and riding a BMX track. We are currently here at Wheels BMX Skate Park Racetrack here in Naples. Maddie's ridden this track before. I've came here and checked it out and it looks awesome. It looks really, really smooth and I felt like this is going to be the best track for me today. So I got my BMX bike back out. If you guys don't remember my full titanium bike right here, I miss this thing so much. We ended up giving Tony the chain that was on the bike, so I just got a new one on today. It's a chrome and it actually matches the bike really good, which I'm super hyped on. And I ended up getting a pair of new clip pedals as well. So I have the Time Attack pedals with also the titanium pedal extenders on it. So this thing is ready to ride. But the truth is, I haven't ridden a BMX bike in a long time. And BMX bikes are definitely a little uncomfortable for me because the wheelbase is so small and my reaction time is so crummy and my balance isn't that great. But the one thing I do have on my side is all the knowledge from my career as a professional BMX rider. And I'm gonna do my best to let all that knowledge translate into this partially paralyzed body. So for any of you that don't know my story, my name is Scotty Cranmer, professional BMX rider, and I ended up having an accident on my BMX bike and I broke my neck and it left me paralyzed, and I was lucky enough to be able to get movement back in my body, and here I am living a semi-bit normal life except for the fact that I can't control my body like a normal person. I know it's really confusing for a lot of you because it's hard to imagine being paralyzed. I mean, that was so hard for me to imagine it until it happened to me, and then you realize that it's something that you can't even describe to anyone. You remember what it was like to be able to do whatever you want to, but now it's different. The connection's lost. When I ended up damaging my spinal cord, ended up disconnecting my ability in my nervous system to be able to control my limbs. I'm able to move every limb, I'm just not able to move them normally. Everything's slow, everything's delayed, my reaction time is terrible, my balance isn't great, I can't feel my fingertips, I can't feel my feet. There's a lot of negative things here that I live with day to day, but the truth is I am on my feet right now and I'm about to ride my BMX bike on a track. So as much as everything has changed in a negative way, life is still really good and I'm very blessed to be in the situation I am. What I want to do today is I want to get 3 runs down. I'm going to do my first lap, which is going to be a tester, and then I'm going to do my next 2 laps and I'm going to try to see if I can put a little bit faster time into it. I'm going to try to time my pumping, my pedaling in the right area, figure out my fastest line, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this video and I'm going to figure out exactly what my time was from the second I left until my wheel crossed the finish line, and we're going to use that. We're going to work off of those times right there, and I'm going to start training. I'm going to start doing some exercises that are going to make my body stronger. We're going to see if it has an effect on my body. This is going to be trial and error right here. This is like a really cool project to see if I'm able to make myself better. Because the truth is, I might be able to make myself stronger, but that doesn't mean that's going to relatively make me faster because my connection is so weird with my body. So I'm ready to go. I'm already sweating. I have a long sleeve. I have long pants on right now. We are out here in Southwest Florida. It is super hot. I ended up having to get my old full face helmet. You guys might remember this from the videos back in the day. This is a helmet that I used to compete professionally with. I haven't ridden it in a really, really long time. I still have all my sponsors on it from the time, but my current sponsors, just to clear it up, are Monster Energy and Vans, who I've been with for such a long time. They've been so amazing to me and I've had a blast with them. Putting the helmet back on today because you have to have a full face when you ride this one. So we're gonna get things started straight away. Let's go do my first lap. So up here on the starting hill, I guess I'll explain to you exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be using the gate. I can't physically use the gate yet. That's something I'm going to work for. That's a goal I've set for myself. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to circle up top here. I'm going to clip in. Now my timing is going to be as if the gate was falling. So right where the gate is, that's where my timing's going to start. As soon as my front wheel breaks that plane, and then also when my front wheel breaks the finish line, and I'm going to do the timing in my editing and I will post it up and talk about it at the end of the run. So I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Let's get the first one in the bag. All right, I'm all ready to go for my first lap. Are you ready, Matt?
Let's do it.
I'm nervous.
Good luck. Keep it rubber side down.
I'm not going to go too fast in the front,
Yep.
but I want it to be similar.
Take it easy.
So it's been a while since I've ridden my BMX bike. I've been riding the mountain bike. The one thing I'm noticing straight away is it feels good pumping this compared to the mountain bike. All right. This is the biggest jump on the track, but I'm feeling pretty good. Gotta get a pedal in, coming nice and across. Ooh, triples are crazy. All right, I used a lot of that berm, more than I imagined. But I think it's because that was my opposite way. Ooh. Sorry, being quiet. I really got to focus right here. All right, this is my good way. Coming around. Trying to get a good solid speed towards the end. Not too fast though. And that's time. My first run was 51.95 seconds. Okay, first lap. Felt really good. The things I really have to talk about is I realized really quickly that going through the rollers could overwhelm me with a lot of speed. So I'm gonna have to be smart about that. I can't push myself too hard, because if I go too fast, I won't be able to react quick enough. Because every single one of those rollers, all that reaction up and down, I'm delayed. I have delayed reaction, so every roll is going to be delayed. I know that that noise was really annoying in the background, so we stopped. But I don't think he's stopping anytime soon. He's trying to sell whatever it is. It looks like he's got ice cream. Man. All right, well, let's keep on going. You guys are gonna have to deal with the ringing there. I thought it was just in my head for a second, just from going so fast. But back to it, yeah, my reaction time is delayed, so it's gonna be dangerous if I get a little bit too fast. Doing a run through, you kind of download like all the information, and I know what to expect. I had a hard time with the second turn leaning to my right. That was a weird one for me. I just didn't feel natural. I didn't feel too comfortable, but I survived it. It's okay. It wasn't anything too scary. I just don't feel too confident going through there. So this next lap, I'm gonna try to turn up the heat a little bit, but safely, and then we're gonna get a better time. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But let's go head up to the top. Okay, so this time around, we're gonna have Maddie actually following me with his bike. So this should make a pretty cool angle, something different than the first time. So I'm already clipped in, so we're just gonna roll up and go straight into it. Yeah, might as well. Okay, you ready? Yep. I'm gonna go slow in the start because I want it to be similar. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm definitely gonna make myself a little bit uncomfortable with this one on purpose. I'm gonna try to pedal when I can, as long as I'm doing it safely. Try to use this turn, but not use too much of it. Okay, we'll get one pedal, another pedal. I'm not gonna pedal right there, I need a brake. Here's my tough turn. I don't feel too confident on that one. Okay, so now this is the part that was scary the first time. Really just focusing on the rhythm, making sure I don't mess up the timing. Timing is everything. All right, I'm feeling pretty solid though. Okay, this straight I think was better than the third, so I feel confident going faster. And that's going to be the time. My second run ended up being almost 3 seconds faster than my first run, and my time was 49.13. Run number 2 felt really good. I felt better than the first run for sure, and it wasn't just because I was going faster. I just felt more relaxed. I knew what the issues were. I knew what the things I had to look out for, so as long as I stay sharp and I focus on those things, I feel like I could definitely have some fun on this thing. That straightaway felt way better, but I had to make sure I timed every single pump on those rollers. Now the pedaling I think is going to be my biggest issue, because when my muscles start working, like when I'm doing like a lot of like activity, they start locking up. I feel my body getting heavy, and then I feel my legs start shaking and getting like really hard to move. So that is going to be, I think, the biggest thing for me to do. It goes back to my reaction time. I can't physically keep up with it, so I got to go for safety and I got to go for function. We'll figure that out, but for today and even the next time, I'm going to be perfectly fine with this one. I'm really excited about run number 3. I'm just going to take a quick breather and we're going to do it again. So let's go on out there. Whew. All right, so we're on our way up to our third and final run today. I'm feeling pretty good about this one, but I know I physically can't do a fourth one safely. 3 is going to be it for me. But let's do this. Nice and slow in the beginning. Keep it consistent. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Come on. One pedal. Pump. Pump. Okay. This is tricky, figuring out the fastest line. That one felt quick though. I'm feeling fast on this one. One pedal. Good pump here. That was different than the second one for sure. Okay. Gotta focus. Pump. Oh, I started getting loose. You see that, right? My body's getting loose on it. My body's getting just too tight. It's okay though. I'm still up, right? Here we go. I'm gonna try to finish strong. I know I had to hold back, but I got this. Pedal, 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 pedal. Yeah. I couldn't believe how fast my third and final run was. I crossed the line at 46.95 seconds. That's under 47 seconds. That's insane. That one got a little loose. Even Maddie saw me on that one. And it's just like I was telling you, it's because my muscles lock up, and then when I need them to work, there's just nothing there for me. So Safety is everything for me. I'm not out here trying to risk it. It's just not worth it for me. But I'm going to be controlled. I'm going to do it safely. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm also going to push myself, but just enough. I don't know the times for that one. There's parts of the second and third that I felt were faster than the others. I did a little less pedaling and pumping in certain areas on the third one, and I did more pedaling than pumping in the second one. We're going to see the times and we're going to figure out which ones worked better. But man, that felt really good. And that's going to be it for me. 3 runs is all I need. I need to put a little bit more effort in. Even tomorrow, I'm going to be feeling it. BMX works muscles that no other sport works. So I am really, really happy about today. And I actually have one last challenge. I want Maddie to do a run through here. Then the goal is Maddie to do a similar run, but he's not allowed to pedal at all. I want to see how much faster he is than me, and I'm going to try to use that as like a motivation to get better on. I know it's going to be a big number. It's fine. I'm okay with that, but I just want to see. I want to see something that I can work towards, something that I can keep on inching to. So let's get him on the bike. So Maddie's got his Mongoose Title Team Pro up here on the gate. He loves this bike so much. Man, it really is a nice bike, and he's been having so much fun hitting the racetracks. Like, are you excited to be here today? Like, does it feel
I love it. I mean, the bike was the first motivation to get back on track, but now I'm just falling in love with riding the track again. It's just such a different feeling than riding a skate park, and I think they just go hand in hand. So you just keep doing one and the other, and you're going to get better at one and the other.
Absolutely. So. Okay, so you know the rules, no pedaling, but I don't want you to hold back. Okay, I'm setting up goals that I'm going to be chasing. I want to get something to work on.
I don't know what kind of speed I'm going to get, so I can't really plan.
Yeah, just let it happen. Just let it happen. I don't plan my runs.
I won't be manualing, that's for sure.
Okay. All right, go on ahead. Clip in whenever you're ready. Let's do this, Matt. So just pop the front wheel over, let gravity take you.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm good. All right, time starts. This is going to be a fast run for Maddie. He's a super talented bike rider. Oh, he messed up that roller so bad. He jumped way too early and nose cased it. That's what I like to see. I'm feeling like it might be closer than I thought it would be, but I think he's really going to come alive on this third straightaway. All right, that's looking pretty fast compared to me so far. But, oh, he's flying on that third straight. That's like double my time. Oh, he even jumped that jump. Come on, case something, do something. And that's gonna be time right there. Maddie crossed the finish line with a time of 39.11. How did that nose case feel on that first roller?
Terrible. I was like, just pull manual it. You still can't pull manual.
That was pretty funny.
But I learned after that. After that first one, I was like, okay, gotta time it way better. So I adapted and somehow learned to pull manual mid around.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, man.
Thanks
for doing that. I'm super excited to see what the time is, and I'm really excited to work on beating it. That's gonna be my goal, so.
I'm curious, dude. That first straight felt slow as...
Did it?
So I felt like I was on there for a minute.
As soon as you hit the third straight, I was like, you doubled my time on the third straight, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I feel pretty good about that. You were flying.
Third straight's got a lot of stuff you could keep going off of, but that first straight, I think, was...
It's slow.
You could have been on second straight already.
Yeah. Well, thanks for that. I think it's going to be awesome. So we're officially wrapping up my first video back here on the track. I am so happy that we were able to come out here, ride this track, and we did it safely. So that was so cool. I'm gonna start doing some workouts. I'm gonna do some things that are gonna be strengthening my legs, strengthening my chest and my arms so I can get better pumping skills. That's gonna be my goal, and we're gonna come back here probably next week, and I'm gonna do this video again to show you the difference. So I hope you all are excited about this one just like I am. Maddie's gonna be racing a new track soon. We're not even too sure. We gotta check the schedule. We're just getting back in the swing of things since he got back from New Jersey, but we're super excited about it. I know that you all are too. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.